This is IGN. I wonder how many reviews will be subtitled with a joke about sandwich. This is your IGN review of Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues by Clint Gage. The godfathers of fake metal have returned for one last show. Spinal Tap 2, The End Continues picks up more than 4 decades after Marty DeBurgi mockumented their first final tour. The real question is, why revisit one of the most iconic comedies 41 years later? The answer is part of the joke and a little disappointing. I first saw this as Spinal Tap in the mid-90s, when it was already legendary. I honestly believed Tap was a real band right up to the moment I clicked play. The legacy of the original can't be overstated. It inspired decades of mockumentaries and love letters. So, again, why now? Maybe money, maybe boredom, but director Rob Reiner and the cast are clearly having fun, and that's one of the sequel's biggest assets. Nostalgia is on full display. Reiner, Michael McKean, Harry Shearer, and Christopher Guest lean on the reason Lego sequels exist. We loved these guys and always wanted more. The meta joke comes with the plot. Spinal Tap is contractually obligated to do one more show. Their late manager's daughter takes over, and thanks to a viral video of Big Bottom, there's buzz behind the reunion. But the "we went viral" joke is 20 years too late. Same with a Blue Man Group gag that feels dated. Still, the obligation for one more concert mirrors why this sequel exists at all, and that self-awareness works. And look, these guys are still funny. Plenty of jokes or simple puns or fart gags that could easily flop, but in their hands, they land. The tricky part is the kayfabe. When Paul McCartney, Elton John, or Questlove show up, it's fun, but also feels like a box to check. The original didn't rely on big cameos, but to be fair, Elton John doing Stonehenge is worth it. At the end of the day, the reasons we loved the first movie remain: Derek, Nigel, and David. The film follows them through feuds and stupidity. They're not quite as dumb this time. Nobody gets lost backstage and no one complains about sandwich bread, but the tragedy of a failing tour is gone. Here, one big show is guaranteed, and the drama is mild. Still, 41 years later, a sequel feels worth doing. I also got through this review without referencing sandwich, mostly because this isn't one, but also because that joke would have been too easy. The return of Spinal Tap is nostalgic and welcome. Unfortunately, it doesn't get close to the original. That's a high bar, but it comes with the territory. On its own, The End Continues is a fine comedy. Compared to the classic, it falls short. But with the band and Reiner clearly enjoying themselves and with cameos galore, Spinal Tap 2 The End Continues is still fun to be around, just not quite turned up to 11. Spinal Tap 2 The End Continues' IGN score? 6 out of 10. Thanks for listening to IGN. My name is Tony Jackson, and for the latest Spinal Tap 2 updates, visit us at IGN.com.
Spoken Layer.